Hey, good morning, everybody. So, how was your weekend? Do anything interesting? Go any place? See any movies? Actually, let me stop you right there because I have this video to do and I can't hear anything you're saying. Anyway, the following calls are taken from editions of Mail Call, printed in the Herald-Mail from June 11th to June 22nd, 2012, which can be read online in their entirety at www.herald-mail.com. First up from Hagerstown, they talk about the Blues Fest and how popular it is and all, but I have a suggestion. There are a lot of country music fans out there, so why don't you folks schedule a country music fest sometime during the year for Hagerstown? That would draw attention, I'm sure, because there are a lot of country music fans out there. They already have country music fests, though. Lots of them all over the county throughout spring and summer every year. They're called Firemen's Carnivals. Instead of asking for more, why not be grateful for what you already have? I mean, where else but the carnival can you go and be entertained by talent the likes of Conway Twitty's son or Johnny Cash's brother? Johnny Cash's younger brother, not the one that was killed by a saw. I think we should all put a yellow dye in our septic tanks. If it shows up in the Chesapeake Bay, then and only then will I believe we are polluting the bay from the Hagerstown area, Boonesboro. Folks around here have been complaining the last few weeks over the prospect of having to pay a few dollars more in their water sewage bills every month in order to help fund the cleanup of nutrient pollution in the Chesapeake Bay. Now, the Chesapeake Bay watershed is huge. It's the largest watershed on the eastern seaboard, and you don't need to pollute the water even further with yellow dye in order to see that Hagerstown in Washington County and western Maryland in general is smack dab in the middle of that humongous watershed. All you need to do is look at a goddamn map. Now, nutrient pollution is caused largely by the water runoff from farmland, which means that it's partially our fault that the bay needs to be cleaned up in the first place, which also means that it's only fair that we should help to pay for some of that cleanup. Got it? Do I need to go over it again? You know, I've been listening to this Fox TV station, and I watch the other stations too, and most of their women are behind a desk or behind some kind of a shield that don't show their bodies. But I noticed Fox has got their women out front, showing their legs or body parts instead of being behind a desk or a screen being interviewed. So I think it's done intentionally. Hagerstown. Oh, now you're just talking crazy. Fox News? Exploiting the looks of its attractive female reporters? What are you going to tell me next? That Bill O'Reilly isn't actually looking out for me? I'm a resident of Hagerstown, Maryland for 12 years, and in regards to building a new ball stadium, I guarantee you if you build an amusement park, you will make more money than if you have a ball stadium. Guarantee you. Families love amusement parks. Find land, build it, and you'll get your money back. Plus, families will have fun. Amusement park is what Hagerstown City needs, and it will pay for itself, I guarantee you. No ball stadium. Hagerstown. As long as they build the amusement park at the same site where they're proposing to build the new ball stadium, that is right in the middle of town across the street from multiple churches, I'm all for it. I'm all for anything that inconveniences churches. Hey, can we make it a casino instead? I'd like somebody to explain to me, in mail call or a letter to the editor, how Republicans get people to vote against their own interests time after time after time. I mean, they come flat out and say they're going to cut Medicare, they're going to cut Social Security, they're going to put you all on a voucher system, they're eating away women's rights, and they flat out tell you they're doing it, and yet the women vote them in office. The most amazing thing I've ever seen. Amazing. Hagerstown. You know, it's just the difference between America-hating liberal Democrats like you and the Republicans, or as I call them, patriots. I guess some people just love their country more than the people who live in it. I'm a 66-year-old senior, and I'd really like to see the senior center be built in downtown Hagerstown, but it really doesn't matter a whole lot because I'm going to be in the ground before they ever get it built. Hagerstown. Wow, they're not building the senior center where I wanted. I'm gonna be dead soon. Wow! Jesus Christ. Anything else? Don't make me get the baby bottle. The Washington County Board of Commissioners should be ashamed of themselves. Reducing the budget, which will eliminate nursing to public schools, is a tragedy. We no longer have a public school system to be proud of. I hope this makes national news and they apologize and find another way. I would gladly have my property taxes increase for the sake of the children and their worried parents. Hagerstown. Oh, please, Mr. Government, please take my money and use it to help others by providing a necessary public service, please. What kind of an American are you? Way to go, Maryland. Now we can vote on putting this same-sex marriage nonsense in the gutter where it belongs. Way to go, way to step up. Hagerstown. Yeah, way to step up, Maryland. You know, as long as we're putting the civil rights of gay people up to public referendum, I say let's just keep it rolling. Ask me, these Irish have had it way too good for way too long. If you are a grandparent and get a call that a grandchild is in trouble in a foreign country and needs you to send money, it is a scam. It was tried on me, and luckily I was cautious and checked it out. This is serious. Paramount. Shit, so my granddaughter wasn't actually kidnapped and held for ransom in Pakistan? Wait a minute, I don't even have a granddaughter. This is in regards to the little small parks they're putting throughout the city. The idea sounds real nice, and maybe they will be, but my God, you're building these on the busiest streets in Hagerstown. I certainly hope you're going to put fences around these parks. If not, it's just a matter of time. These kids will run out into these busy streets and get run over. Hagerstown. Shh! God damn it! Well, now, you've spoiled the whole thing, so I hope you're happy. More importantly, I hope you have a better idea for how to deal with school overcrowding. I always like to hear about England's royal family. Does anyone know whether Prince William will be king instead of Prince Charles? If anyone has an answer, please write in. Hagerstown. Prince Charles is next in line for the crown, and then Prince William behind him. That's the correct answer. The right answer is, why would anyone possibly give a fuck? And finally, from Washington County, I'm calling in regard to the Herald-Mail editorial on Friday, June 15, about preserving the Bay. It seems that the U.S.'s EPA says that Washington County needs to invest $1.1 billion in water protection upgrades to meet upcoming EPA standards. Well, this is another reason for Maryland to secede from the U.S. This country has become just unbelievable. Let's get back to being sensible. I think Maryland would make a name of a nice country. So the county needs to make some upgrades in order to avoid further polluting the Chesapeake Bay, which it has already helped to pollute the fuck out of, by the way. And your reaction is to suggest that Maryland secede from the United States. You know, Maryland might be a very nice name, but with that attitude toward the environment, I don't really see how it would end up being a very nice country. Especially if it's going to be populated by hysterical crybaby assholes like you. Thanks for watching.